Guys, another question I get asked a lot. I'm kind of trying to run through these and run through as many as I can. Is should I weigh myself daily? Okay, well, you've got sort of pros and cons of both. You know, if you go to a lot of gyms, will say a lot of trainers even weigh yourself in once a week. Make sure it's the same time every week under the same circumstances. That's great if you're in a great routine and you do the same thing over and over and over again. Then yeah, you're gonna get a good gauge of your weight and whether it's coming down or staying the same or rising. Um, Personally, especially maybe not directly at the start, but when things start to plateau, I like people to weigh themselves sort of daily. Now I'm not saying be obsessed with the weight. I'm not saying and if you're not dropped, then go crazy and cut all your calories out or go and do extra cardio. If anything, just do it for a couple of weeks to a month and just see how your weight fluctuates. Okay, your weight will fluctuate very regularly with how much fluid intake you've got, how much you've digested. Whether you might have gone to, say, for instance, I play football. I go football train on a Thursday night. I know on a Friday morning that I weigh a lot less because I don't drink as much water as I should do, because if I do, I'm up all night going to the toilet. So the next morning I'm slightly dehydrated. Now, if you were to weigh yourself every Friday and you're kind of the same spot, or and it's not going down, or it's going, maybe one day you don't go football training, it goes up, or it stays the same and it's not where it's meant to be, then you're kind of wondering what's going on. But if you know the days that maybe after a Sunday that you might pick out a little bit more, you might not do as much activity, and then your weight might sort of stay the same. So if you weigh yourself daily, like I said, do it for a week, do it 2 weeks, month. Don't get obsessed, but just have a look at how your weight actually goes. Have a look at how your weight trends over a week, over a month. And have a look what what affects it. Whether you eat out, alcohol, fluid intake, digestive system. So how regular you are. All these are good things to take into account, and you can actually see then what affects your weight, how your weight is, and when you do jump on the scales and maybe you've not lost as much weight, you'll know why. Or if you have dropped a whole heap and you think that's a bit funny, then you might know why as well. Alright, sweet. Let me know if you try it out, and let me know how you get on.